Good evening. I'm AJ from simmerwell.com and wanted to throw together a FAQ video real quick about some of the questions that we've been getting this weekend with our Black Friday sale going on. So first of all, I want to start off with meals. Our meals, this is the individual size right here. Fluted bottom or flared base, so it'll stand up. Zippers on the side, so it's super easy to eat out of. You don't need that mile-long spoon that some of the other ones require. This is a complete meal in a bag, ready to go, just add water. There's a sticker that'll be on here with directions on there. It has the sauce, it has the protein, and it has whatever the carbohydrate is. So if it's spaghetti with marinara and ground beef, all of it's in here ready to go. Just add water, let sit for 5 minutes. There's an oxygen absorber in here that you'll need to kick out. Our family meals are gonna come in a bag like this. Same thing, it's flared on the bottom, just makes them store and stack a little bit easier. This is 4 meals, same portion size as what's in here. But it does not have the starch or the carbohydrate component. Meaning it's got all the protein, it's got all of the sauce. So it's got 4 servings worth of marinara, or it's got 4 servings worth of Alfredo, 4 servings worth of chicken, but it does not have the fettuccine or the spaghetti noodles, or in the case of the shepherd's pie, it doesn't have the mashed potatoes. The chili is the same either way. Same with the chicken and wild rice stew, same thing. So those ones are going to be 4 complete meals in here. They're a little bit better value, but they're also they don't break down the same way. So that's a 4-pack meal and a single pack meal. Now we do not have nutritional analysis or shelf life testing for these products yet. They are freeze dried to the correct dryness. I won't get into all the the technicalities of it, but they're freeze dried to the industry standard dryness, tested to that dryness with oxygen absorbers in 7 mil Mylar bags. It's all the industry standard for the guys that are getting the 30-year shelf life. The problem is that 30-year shelf life test takes forever to do. To start off with, to do a year shelf life test takes about 6 months to do on an accelerated schedule. And between that and nutritional analysis, it's about $4,500 per item. So 6 meals is 6 tests times $4,500. That's why our pre-order meals are $11 instead of where they'll end up probably in the $16-ish range. We don't know exactly where they'll end up, but we're giving you guys a deal because you're kind of going in blind. Now this is enough of a meal to make me at 6'2", 265 pounds feel full, and honestly it might be a little bit big of a meal. There's a ½ pound of protein pre-cooked on average in each of these meals, depending on what meal you get. So it's a very full meal. Like I said, I don't have that nutritional analysis, but you're also getting an incredible deal at the same price as the Flout and Mouse ones. But way more servings, and it's all base nutritional items. We use canned tomatoes right now, but it's wintertime, and the tomatoes that we can order in to cook fresh with are definitely not anywhere near the quality of what we can get that was canned at the peak of ripeness in the summertime. We make our own sauce basically we build from scratch, just using canned tomato because we have to. But all of our chicken, all of our beef, everything like that, we cook in-house fresh, and it's all very low and simple ingredients the way that we all like to eat anyway. So that's the meals. Now, the broth. Individual broth packets, Simmerwell broth. Freeze-dried bone broth, pasture-raised, pasture-finished beef and poultry from local farms. That's what the packet looks like. 12 to 14 ounces of water is what you mix with this. This is our Black Friday promo. It's a 14-ounce stainless insulated mug, laser engraved with our Simmerwell logo. It's pretty nice. here in-house by my mom because she's awesome and we're a family business. So this mug is designed to fit a packet perfectly. Now, these pouches are fantastic for having in your car, having in your desk at work, traveling with. We all get that stomach like kind of upsetness when we travel, especially when we fly. These fit fantastic in a carry-on, in a pack bag. They're dry. You can get hot water from somewhere and have broth in, you know, behind TSA or whatever. They're also fantastic for having in your chest rig or your bug out bag, anything like that. It's nourishment. You can reconstitute it hot or cold. And it's fantastic for using with rice or any of, if you're like building your own meals or you have in your bug out bag or something like that where you've got some rice you're gonna cook, that type of deal. This is not only fantastic flavor, way better than bouillon, that is just basically flavors and a lot of chemicals and stuff, where this is just boiled bones. The beef does have an option for celery and onion, bay leaf, stuff like that, or we have basically the Lion diet, which is just the beef only. So that's what those are. Now, also on our site, we have a 2.5 gallon and a 5 gallon package of the broth. Same broth we have here, except it comes unsalted. Now, this isn't a 2.5 gallon bag and this isn't a 5 gallon bag because that's what they reconstitute to. They have the directions on them when you get them on what you reconstitute them with. So these are fantastic for having in a bucket or like with your beans and rice, or like Bear Independent likes to say, with your, you know, we build buckets ourselves that have like some beans and some rice and other stuff that are going to be buckets to like give away to people should there be an issue. So it's not only is it flavoring to cook with beans and rice, but it's also collagen, it's protein, all that kind of stuff. So 2.5 gallon and 5 gallon. Now, we do have this on our website as well. This is a stainless, again, it's all stainless. We don't like to do aluminum. It's a clamshell, so it's got a seal on the top. This fits perfectly the 5 gallon or obviously the 2.5 gallon because it's smaller. Laser engraved. I just love how that turned out. Again, my mom did these in-house. They turned out awesome. So that is meant for either long-term storage as well or day-to-day cooking, to have this in your on your countertop or in your cupboard. And instead of having to use liquid broth, you can just add this in. So either A, you don't have to add in any more liquid to add that brothiness to it, or you can just add water or other liquids into it and not have the dilution ratio to go with from there. So everything that we sell, again, in Mylar, factory, we put our factory seal on it with a lot number. Everything has a Mylar or an oxygen absorber in it. You need to throw that away. Don't be trying to drink it. Don't be trying to eat it. It's not food. So anyway, that's what we have. Our Black Friday promo is going to continue until the end of the day on Cyber Monday. Code Black Friday gets you this mug for free, as well as free shipping on orders over $70. Again, AJ with Simmerwell.com. Thank you for hanging out to the end of the video. We'll see you later.